What's going on? Yes, I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Jada Pinkett Smith coming out here talking. She just, I don't know. Now apparently, allegedly, her and Will ain't even together, child. I don't know. Then we're going to be talking about Jason Lee exposing Cardi B on her birthday, might I add. This came out on her birthday because today is her birthday. What a birthday present. And we're going to be talking about NeNe Leakes crying all over the internet streets because I guess she lonely, sad, depressed, you know. Then we're going to talk about Charlemagne and what he had to say about Careasha please winning yet another award for her podcast that she has going on. And honestly, I think it's sympathy and payola. I know it's just payola, but you know, sympathy and payola go hand in hand to me, so I can never say one without the other. And oh dang, my earring fell out. What's going on, Media New Post? Yes, make sure you guys check out my new merch. The links will be in the chat. What's up, Rihanna? Hey, Jalea. Hey, Unique. Hey, Classy Dime. What's going on? So I did have the audio saved, but it's scrubbed from the internet because y'all know Cardi B, she work fast. All right, y'all know she be on it. She be crying, cussing, hooting, hollering. Oh, why they gotta put me out there like that? Why they got my business out there like that in the street? Y'all better take that down. Y'all better take. I could just hear her on the phone. I could see her in the DMs going crazy, telling everybody to take it down. Armand posted something where he did like a cute little layout where Nicki Minaj was talking on Queen Radio, and she was saying, you know, Ali had beat Cardi B real bad. This is when they had the fight at the Met Gala. I think this was what, 2018, and she had that knot on her head, and Cardi B came out and said, "Where the footages at? Where the footages? I don't see the footages." Yeah, sis was all lumped up. Nicki Minaj went on Queen Radio and said, Ali beat the girl so bad. She was punching the girl so bad. I told Ali to let the girl go with the lie that it was the security that lumped up her head because I'm the one with money and they gonna try to sue somebody. And if they trying to sue somebody, they ain't gonna do nothing but come from my pockets. And Nicki Minaj ain't want to have those problems. She ain't want to be owing $4 million like Tasha K. She ain't want those problems. So she just was like going ahead, but she absolutely came out and confirmed on Queen Radio what happened. And fast forward to 2023, Cardi B bestie, one of her besties, bestie with the Messies, came out on DJ Academic Show. And once again, I believe the Neighborhood Talk had posted it. I know for sure Armand had posted it. I saved it a couple times, but I can't find it no more. However, Armand did, you know, do some commentary on it. And I'm just going to play. Armand, if you're watching this, if you see this, don't strike me down. Don't strike me down. I'm just going to play a snippet from when you actually played the audio because I want y'all to hear it since, you know, I can't find it nowhere. I don't know, chat. What's up, Lachey? Hey, M. Shantae. What's going on? Hey, Laura. Make sure y'all paying the entry fee to my house upon entry. Y'all already know what it is. It's free 99, free 99, free 99. Shouts out to my new subscribers. Hey, Bush Babes. What's up, Looky Loos? I see you. So let's head on over to the Armand Wiggins show. Yes. Shout out to Armand Wiggins. Hey, Armand.
Hold on. Let's pull it up. Let's start from the beginning. So y'all can get.
I'm like, yo, let's get them all. That's your girl. That's my girl. Let's all get on the phone.
Raleigh's like her goon, right?
But I didn't know Raleigh was the one that had punched Cardi at the party. So I'm trying to get.
Cardi got punched
at the Harper Bazaar party when she had the knot on her head.
I thought she just got hit with a shoe or something like a
no, like she was going at Nicki and Rod jumped in on that.
Right. So you see how he doubled down on that. We're gonna rewind it because you knew what you said.
But I didn't know Raleigh was the one that had punched Cardi at the party. So I'm trying to
Cardi got punched.
So you found out from Raleigh
at the Harper Bazaar party when she had the knot on her head.
I thought she just got hit with a shoe or something like a
no, like she was going at Nicki and Rod jumped in on that.
No, she was going at Nicki and Rod jumped in on that. So you're doubling down on the fact that Raleigh punched Cardi B.
Oh, I didn't know all that was happening. So when I called Rod to piece it up,
you know, so you're Jason Lee.
No, listen. People give me more credit, like your boy Joe when I dropped that Tahiri interview. Everybody think on his birthday.
Hold on.
If you remember, so when that happened.
Ironically, the same interview happened and you're dropping this mess on her birthday before you even gave her a shout out or a happy birthday or a post or a like or anything.
I call
That part. And that's all I wanted to hear. Thank you, Armand. Thanks, Armand. That's what I wanted to play because at the end of the day, back when it happened, this girl got on she went live. She was shouting from the rooftops that Riley did not hit her. Nobody did nothing to her. She a gangster. She a thug. She repping her set. And Nicki Minaj, everybody was calling Nicki Minaj a liar, saying that she was scary. At the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is a multi-hundred millionaire. Like, why am I going to get in the street with gutter rats? I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not about to be out here fighting. At this point, Nicki Minaj is global. She's a huge superstar. Nicki Minaj was a phenomenon when she was out. Like, at her peak, Cardi B was just now coming on the scene. She had a quick rise, seemingly, kind of akin to like how Ice Spice is like shooting to the top a little fast. Maybe it's something with the Latinas in the hip hop scene. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I don't know, but they get it like a head start. They put the heavy battery in their back to go a little quick. It's giving Energizer Bunny. Anyways, so years later, the truth always prevails. That's one thing we can say. People can sit out here, they can pump fake, they can lie, they can act like what happened didn't happen. And lots of times, because you don't have the actual visual or the footages, as Cardi B would say, it's easy to spin your own narrative. You know, whoever gets out and talks the loudest, the hardest, and whoever talks first, that's usually who people are going to believe. And Cardi B has always been and is always very vocal when it comes to conflict or anything that's going on. She's gonna get out here. She don't give it. She is going to talk about it. She is, point blank, period. So now we know the truth. And Jason Lee, why would you get up here and say that about your friend? That was supposed to be a secret. Y'all supposed to keep that to the grave. The public wasn't supposed to know that because Cardi B came out and said that it was security and somebody hit her with a shoe and all types of things. She refused to admit that Ali put the paws on her. She refused to admit it. So, I mean, I don't know. Do with that what y'all will. That's why y'all best to be careful who y'all spill all y'all beans and all of y'all secrets and all y'all tea to. Because them insiders be your friends. They be your closest, the people that's closest to you, and especially people that's in the media and the entertainment space. You cannot trust anybody. I'm sorry. I stopped talking to one of my cousins that I love down to the ground. I miss her so much. I be wanting to talk to her, but I'm like, because she told me, oh, I listen to what y'all just say and I'm going to use it. That scared the shit out of me. I said, oh, no, bitch. Oh, no. And this is when I just started the Love Jones show. You don't come to me and say no shit like that. Because now I got to look at you sideways. You want to be a writer? You want to be an entertainer? You want to do what you do? Do what you do. I will support you. But don't tell me blatantly that you're going to expose and exploit me to whatever degree. Even if it's no way you can mean that and be harmless in my eyes. Yeah, people will snake you. They will do stuff. They won't even tell you what they're doing. Sometimes you can never see them coming. But at the end of the day, she said that to me. And it really made my eyes go. And I told her a lot of my business. We talked every day. I knew so much about her. She knew so much about me. However, I'm Love Jones. You get what I'm saying? I'm building this thing. We getting up there. And it's going to go. It's going to go because I'm not going to stop. Like, I don't lose. I have my eye on the prize and I'm coming for them. So this is just going to keep getting bigger. It's going to keep expanding. And I cannot have nobody around me that I cannot trust that's going to tell me that she's going to tell my business. Like, if people say stuff and they don't even realize that they're telling your business. They don't even realize it because a lot of times people say things to other people, to their other friends. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all know your girlfriends be telling your business to their other girlfriends. And sometimes they don't even mean no harm, but it's like, bitch, that's not my friend. And just because I don't know her doesn't mean that she's not going to expose me or tell my business when the time get right. And I think about stuff like that, and it really makes me nervous. I'll be like, yo, like, damn, I done told a lot of my business. Like, I can't go back. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's why I get up here and I give y'all story time all day and night. I tell y'all a lot of what I done did and what I done been through. I mean, y'all don't know all of my details. You know, I ain't going to give y'all every single nook and cranny. You got to pay for that. That's going to be behind a paywall. But at the end of the day, I'm going to spend my own. Let me come out and tell it first. Don't you get up here talking about, oh, I'm all right. I'm going to make some art about you. No, none of that. None of that. No thanks. It hurts my feelings, but I already know, like, I have an aunt that's a bone collector. She carried My grandma used to call her the mail carrier because she told everybody's business. I can't. Dang, this shit's squeaky too. Why I can't escape squeaky chairs, y'all? What's that about? But yeah. So I talk to that aunt, but you can't not be that close to me because you tell everybody business. So what makes me think you're not gonna tell mine? I know you're gonna tell mine. As soon as you get the opportunity, you're gonna tell my business, and I don't have time for that because I'll be ready to fight. We not doing that. We is not doing that. Mm-mm. Speaking of telling business. Ooh. Speaking of telling business, Jada Pinkett Smith is relentless when it comes to telling the business. Sis just won't stop. Sis won't stop. Now she's coming out with a memoir. Excuse me. She's doing what content creators do. She's using her life for clickbait. She's using her life for a click and a view. She's using her life to get a sell. But it's just, let's watch it. Let's see what she said, and then we're going to talk about it. Shouts out to the neighborhood talk. Fair use. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016, but didn't know how to tell people.
You and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. This interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? Maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is,
And that part is what gets me. Like, why? Why go through all of that public scrutiny? Why face all of that criticism and all of that backlash? Why be the sacrificial lamb if y'all was not together? Like, something don't add up to me with this whole situation. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something is not adding up.
I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people?
2016, you...
Y'all, and then she also came out and said that because everybody was wondering, like, well, if y'all wasn't together, why in the hell? Why on earth? Why on God's green earth would Chris Rock come out and slap fire out of Will Smith like that? Nobody was able to get it. 2 + 2 was just never equaling up to 4. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Nobody got it. We are all confused. So this is what she said about Chris Rock. Say what? Jada Pinkett reveals Chris Rock asked her on a date. It says joke about her hair is what comedians do. So she's once again throwing Will under the bus, saying she ain't even that mad. So why did Will go and slap him? I don't know. I mean, that's what comedians do, Jada says Jada. I would just have to say that I am not really here to make any judgment on how people decide to express themselves and express their arts. I'll say that several times I've had my feelings hurt for sure. I've had my feelings hurt a lot by Chris. Oh, wow. But at the end of the day, too, being in the spotlight, it comes with the territory. So this is something that has been building. So Jada probably behind the scenes was telling Will that, because she got a hot temper. She's cussed like I said. She a Virgo. Virgos, we can present one way, but we have a lot of different sides. But you won't really get to see that unless y'all know us or unless we really let you. Jada also reveals in her book that Chris once asked her out on a date. He called me and he basically was like, I'd love to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean? Jada Pinkett Smith tells People. So it seems like he asked her to go out while she was still in her marriage. But in Hollywood, they probably already knew. Everybody in Hollywood probably all knew that her and Will was not really a thing like that anymore. Because, I mean, come on. When you're in a circle, you know. When you're a who's who, you know what's going on. It just is what it is. Maybe that's why he always joking on her. What do they tell us as girls? Oh, when a boy is mean to you, when a boy is always talking about you, when a boy is saying slick stuff to you, that's because he likes you. Even though that's very problematic and very toxic, and I don't like that necessarily, but that's what they always say. So I don't know. Maybe that's one of those types of situations. But make sure you guys check out my merch store. Let me pin the link. While we at it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. How's everybody doing tonight? What's today? Wednesday. Happy hump day. What is going on? Where is everybody? I don't know. YouTube be playing with my notifications. I know everybody gonna be like, I didn't even know you was up. I didn't even see this. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But we in the building nonetheless. Hey, Norris. What's up? What am I? Oh, I'm doing the link so I can pin it. In the meantime, in between time, when you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button, that part. And shouts out to those of you who have already purchased something. Y'all understand? I'm so happy. Y'all, I got some merch. It's so cute. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love it. Wait, let me see how this pose. I'm trying to pin it. And yes, all donations are welcome. All right, it's pinned. Yes. What is going on? I don't know. Okay, so speaking of what's going on and we not knowing what the hell is going on, NeNe is up here crying crocodile tears because I didn't really see no tears coming out. And this is not me saying that the woman is not still grieving because she did lose her husband. Then she had a health scare with her son. Now her other son is in the penitentiary doing, narcotics, maybe about to overdose. We don't know what's going on over there. She got a lot going on. And she can't seem to get back in the good graces of the producers and, the heads of the people, and the heads of the company over at Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I personally deep down inside feel like NeNe Leakes wants to be back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta so bad. Like, it's her claim to fame. She's not booked and busy the way that she used to be. And, I don't really like the word humble. I'm really not into it, especially when it comes to melanin rich women, because it seems like the world just want to knock us down at every chance they get. So I would never be up here saying, oh, we need to be humble. But she probably could have used a slice of humble pie. I'm just going to say it, like, she just really don't have humility. It seems like she was a nasty piece of work. She seems like she was hard to work with. And I'm just saying it's based off of how she shows up, how she interviews, how she interacts with the other ladies that she was on sets with. That's what I'm basing it off of. I'm not basing that off of anything that I've heard about what it's like to work with her. I'm basing it off of what I see her present herself like. And she just does not seem like the easiest person to work with. It just is what it is. Her and Nicki Minaj. And I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj down. If I see Nicki Minaj, I'm going to ask her to take a picture. I'm going to tell her I love her and that she's so talented and she a pioneer. I'm going to say all of that. But at the end of the day, I feel like she's a little more, I think Nicki is a little more pleasant now that she's, more mature. She doesn't feel like she got so much to prove. I feel like she may be a little more pleasant now, but I've heard a lot of stories about her. And I remember when I was working at Saks Fifth Avenue when I was 23 years old, and NeNe Leakes used to come in there all the time to shop. I would see her when I was working literally at the Saks Fifth Avenue, not off Saks. I worked on Fifth Avenue when I was 23. I used to sell contemporary handbags, and NeNe Leakes used to come in there, and I seen Kim Kardashian come in there one time, and Kim Kardashian was so small. I was like, oh my God. She was really pretty, but I couldn't believe she was that short. This was years ago. I believe this is probably around the time when she was with like Chris Humphries, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Everything merged together. I don't know. All right. So what would y'all do it? NeNe Leakes gets emotional while sharing that she contemplates getting married just to have a partner for life, even though I know the person isn't right for me.
You know, maybe I should just marry. Whether I'm 100% happy with the person or not, maybe I should marry just so that I have a partner, you know, a partner for life, right? And I was thinking about having a partner for life. Even though I know the person isn't right for me, I'm just thinking having a partner for life, at least there's someone, maybe we would have an agreement that this person would be there for me and I would be there for them during hard times or medical times or something like that. And so she and I was throwing this conversation back and forth. And so we were throwing this conversation back and forth. And I feel like the reason why I want to talk about it, because I feel like there's many women who would feel like, I know this guy is not the right guy, but maybe we are cool enough or friendly enough or we like each other enough where maybe we should get married and we're just partners for life. But being partners for life, you know, kind of means that, you know, he will see whoever he wants to see. I will see whoever I want to see. And we will be there for each other during hard times. And, but doing that, you have to know that that person will probably be talking to other people and loving other.
Y'all, I don't know. Thank you, Fancy. NeNe suffers from delusions of grandeur. She is phony AF. I don't know. Maybe this is, oh my God. I know the red pill, the manosphere will love this. Like, this is what we talking about. Y'all gonna be lonely if y'all don't settle, if y'all don't, at the end of the day, she was married. You get what I'm saying? So nothing is guaranteed. You could be married. You could literally, you could settle. You could pick up a trash bag off the street. You could scrub the ground. People pass away. We typically live longer than men, even when they're a little younger than us. It just is what it is. And she was married. She had her life partner. She did it, quote unquote, the right way. And he passed away. It's unfortunate. And now she's 55 years old. And NeNe still looks great. She, you know, she's a woman of means. She has status. She has clout. So she does have something that a lot of men look for, so to speak. I remember I heard something else that she said, and she was saying, oh, you know, he has his own money. He has to be able to pull his own weight. And I absolutely agree, but I don't know if she's going to be able to find someone that probably is playing, that has the same amount of money as her. I'll say that. And if so, you know, it'll probably come with a lot of baggage, and a lot of older men, they really are looking for a hospice wife. They want somebody to take care of them. And is she really up for that? Especially after she did it with Greg, and she said she didn't want to do it. Remember, she got a divorce from him first time around when he got sick. Everybody, that just went over everybody's head. NeNe did not want to be a hospice wife. Now she's sitting up here saying, oh, because when we sick, I just need somebody to take it. Girl, no, you just lonely. You're tired of that bed is empty on the side. You just broke up with whoever you was hitting the skins with. And now you're looking for somebody else to, you know, to dick you down. You're looking for another strong back. Let's keep it real. You do not want to be no hospice wife. You're not trying to change the bedpan. It's not giving that. You don't want to do that no more. You did not want to do it with Greg. You very much complained and made it all about you. You very much made it about your plight as a wife of someone with cancer as opposed to having a husband with cancer. That's how it came across. I argue with your mother. This is just my opinion. And I mean, you know, companionship is important. I know we all need companionship. We all love companionship. I'm not going to sit up here and pump fake like, oh, just be by yourself forever. Nobody wants to be. We're human. Humans are supposed to have companionship. And we all have it, even if it's not an intimate partner. My brother is my companion. My mom is my companion. You know what I mean? My friends is my companion. Like, y'all are my companions. You know what I mean? Storm is one of my companions. Like, we all need that. It doesn't always have to look the way that society makes it seem like it's supposed to look. But we all need that to some degree. And for some women, having a sisterhood is enough. For others, they need some. They want to pee. They need a little, you know. And she got enough money to where she could just go and buy some. But it seems like she wants something real and something substantial. She could get it. Call him the water boy. Call him the gardener. Do what the Beverly Hills housewives is doing. Oh, he the pool boy. He the water boy. No one good got and well. They be going to Pound Town with their employees. They hire those boys to clean the pool and dig them out. Gut out the weeds and all of that from the garden and come and gut me out in this bedroom. They come in the house, they have the negligee on, they pour them some iced tea or some lemonade, make them a cocktail. According to Phaedra and them, they be spiking their drinks. So she said Candy was putting stuff in the drinks. We don't know. This is all alleged. We don't know what they got going on. But everybody gonna get what they need at the end of the day. Sis, you're a little older, you're more seasoned, you still look gorgeous, you still look beautiful. I feel like you could find love at any phase in life. Probably need to broaden your horizons. I don't know if she dates out. The last guy she was dating wasn't American, so that was, you know, her keeping her options open, but she might need to go to other. I feel like she would fare better with a Caucasian man. You know. Or she could get her a younger man, but she has to be willing to play somewhat of a sugar mama role. Like, we just got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real with where we at in life and what our options are. Because old boy that she was dealing with was married. So it's not like she was really with somebody that was like the best option to pick up it wasn't given, you know, she was with somebody that had an entanglement. Shouts out to Jada and Will for coining that term, you know. So it seems like you got to make some sacrifices. You got to cut some corners, I guess, so to speak. Like I said, she's of a particular age. She still looks great. She's successful. You know, she needs to find her maybe a widower so that she could bond. They could bond on that wavelength. And she needs to keep her options open. I remember on one season, there was this Italian older man that was like buying her Rolexes and flying her out and doing all this amazing things. Like, maybe that's what it is. But the thing is, a lot of women don't want to compromise a good, strong back and a man that's laying that pipe for a healthy relationship. And people don't like to keep it real. Nobody likes to keep it real. People, women, especially older women, they want to get fucked. They want to get fucked. Take her to Pound Town. She don't give a damn about. They lie instead of people be like, oh, I want him to just have all the money. I just want the success. And no, they want that mixed with somebody that could take it down, take them down. And you ain't getting that. These older men, they need the Viagra, they need the honey pack, they need all types of stuff to keep it hot. That's why a lot of women is sleeping with younger men, but a lot of young men ain't got it like that. So you got to be the sugar mama. And it's like, hey, baby, I want to be, got to be your sugar, give mama some sugar mama. Sugar mama, mama, I'll be your sugar mama. Her and the Italian man are still friends. I think she said his peen freaked her out. Was it small? Is that what she said? This is what I'm saying. Was it small? Hey, Taz. Was it small? It must have been small. Women out here be lying like a Persian rug. They do not want to compromise sex. Some women do, but then they cheat. And then nobody don't keep it real. Husband's peen be whack as hell. And they be cheating. They got them a boyfriend on the side. They have the open marriages. Like Jada and Will. Woo! Storm was saying it earlier. And to me personally, Will Smith absolutely has small peen energy. He absolutely has small peen energy. He does not give BDE at all. He does not give BDE at all, y'all. So what Jada did, she went out and got her some BDE. BDE, SDE, like don't nobody want we got to keep it real. Sex is so powerful, y'all. That is the most potent energy that we possess as human beings, especially when we're interacting with each other. It's sex. Now, when you merge in worlds with someone, y'all could be the best business partners. Y'all could be the best of friends. But if the sex is not passionate, if it's not hitting, then that person ain't going to really have you. It ain't going to lock it in like that. Everybody going to be cheating. And then some people are okay with that. That's why Storm, he could attest to this too. A lot of these couples be at the swingers clubs because the husband just ain't hitting it right. He ain't satisfying the wife. But he got that 401k though. You know, for the average person going on a vacation once or twice out of the year is chef's kiss. He able to give her that. She got a cute little whip. The bills is paid. He coming home at night. Because for a lot of women, that's all they care about is as long as my man is coming home. Like, I don't give a damn. So, you know, and I've always, me and my friends, we used to talk about this all the time. You know, like, what's more important? Love, sex, money? Like, what matters when you're in a marriage? And I personally would always say security comes first, but then I had to keep it real with myself. Like, if I'm not satisfied sexually, then we got to have some type of arrangement to whereas, like, I could go and, you know, get what I need. You know what I'm saying? Because I love this guy, but it was so shrimpy that I'm like, it ain't nothing I could do. Like, it's no way I wouldn't be saying. So and it does not matter. You could be going to Chowtown. You could be a munch. Licking it from the rooter to the tutor. I don't want that. Bitches want to be penetrated. If you can't penetrate, if you can't hit that wall, if you can't hit that G-spot, it just don't give. It just don't give. Now, this don't mean that I ain't gonna love you. You know, we can have a good time, but y'all heard of women being like, you know, digmatized and all crazy, cannot stop thinking about it. Man, it has a lot to do with sex, and we just got to keep it real. Y'all be lying real bad. So NeNe just gonna have to make some sacrifices. She's gonna have to make some compromises, and at this point, it seems like she really just wants companionship. But I don't believe her. I feel like she still wants somebody to take her down. So she might as well just be, you know, get somebody that's got a little bit of something going for himself. Make him sign some paperwork. And just be a sugar mama. It's all right. Like, you work this hard. You got the money to do it. I always say we don't need to be scrubbing the ground. We absolutely don't. But I don't know. I don't know. She did it the right way. She was hypergamous. She married up. She did all of that. She did what she was supposed to do. Now she just want companionship. She up here crying because she lonely. So if you lonely, get you a friend. Like, you don't gotta be a multi-millionaire, you know. You NeNe Leakes. You could get somebody that's making in a high six figures. You know, you have that type of access. He might not be his back might not be that strong. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what y'all think. Will gives, oh yeah, gentle sex. Like every time, and his rough ain't roughing. That part, because didn't she say he had to screw her 10, 20 times a day? Like, what? Now, I, you know, I'm candid, be candid. I have literally been like locked away, just doing it multiple times. But it wasn't because I couldn't get off. It was because it was just, you know, we were like, it was intense. You know, locked away in a hotel, somewhere beautiful and scenic, just getting it in. But it once again, it was not because I couldn't get off. It was because it was an addiction to each other. I will say that. Everything about her is fake. Yes, that's true. Yes, guys, make sure you donate. Shouts out to everybody who has donated. I appreciate you guys. Speaking of, let me show y'all this what this lady said, since we talking about, you know, Pound Town, just left Pound Town, thugging with my rounds. Listen to what this lady said. Wait. I think this is like slow up here. It's taking long. Something is going on with the chat. I don't know. It's like a lag or something, but whatever. Hey DH, shouts out to It's On Site. Woman advises other women to stop forcing your man to give you head. Stop it. They are complaining.
Stop forcing your boyfriends to give you head. Stop it. Stop forcing them to lick there. Like a lot of you ladies, you cannot insert your finger inside that place and taste it. Because of course you know how that place is. You cannot do it, but you are forcing somebody's child to lick it like ofako, to lick it like plates. Stop it. They are complaining. Go and bath well. Go and brush yourself up. Go and clean yourself. Go and take care of that place. They're already managing to have sex with you and you want them to put their mouth inside there. Enjoy the sex alone. At least it's enough. Stop it. Stop trying to do that. Please pity these guys. Stop.
Oh my God. Not this, they're complaining. Who? First of all, that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. But I don't know who's running around complaining. Somebody don't want to do it, then they just won't do it. Like, who's forcing them in? Like, what are we doing out here? Grabbing the man's head and shoving it down there. Oh, you about to come and you put your face. Nobody's doing that. We are not in America. Exactly. It must be an African thing. Yes, I'm like, not in America. He's not giving that. They eating ass out here. I don't know what she's talking about. They eating ass out here. I don't know what she's talking about. The palate is different. I don't know. I don't know who out here complaining and crying. I don't know. My brother, I didn't see it, but we was talking about Sexy Red, and my brother was telling me, he was like, "Did you see her other sex tape?" Because we was, you know, we talk about everything, and I was like, "No," and I was like, "I don't want to see it." And he told me about it, and I heard the audio, y'all. I didn't watch it though, but I was like, "That is nasty." So somebody was giving her head. This must be because she was talking about it on Yachty's show, that somebody had released a video giving her head on Twitter. And she was like, "Oh, it was so embarrassing or whatever, but I don't care," you know, like whatever. So the guy was eating her out, and she was like, it was a bump down there. And I heard her saying that. She was like, "Look at this. What's that?" He said, "Oh, that's a hurt." And then he started licking it. Literally, Sexy Red said, "What's that?" The guy said, "That's a hurt," and started licking it. So the men out here in America is not crying. I don't know where that girl is. I don't know what country in Africa she's from, but they is out here eating ass and licking hurt bumps in America. Yeah. I didn't even want to watch it. I was like, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see. I just heard the audio and I heard what they said, and I was like, that's disgusting. Like, why would this be leaked on? Why is this on the internet? Why is she what is she here to like further sterilize the youth? Because at the end of the day, all of those STDs and all that fucks with your reproductive organs too. Like, you can't go. Y'all, I was so disgusted. It was nasty. And I didn't even see it because I was like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. But that lady, that was funny to me. She's like, you don't stick your finger down there? Put, like, Lord. I don't know, child. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Make sure y'all paying the entry fee to my house on y'all way in. Everybody up in here right now. Shouts out to the Looky Loos. I like a click and a view, so I'm not mad. Shouts out to my Bush babes. Oh, excuse me. Shouts out to my Bush babes. Hey, Bush babes. Hey. But make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're clicking the like button. Make sure you're supporting the channel by purchasing some merch, donating to the GoFundMe, donating with them cash apps, sharing the content. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that part. Yep, it's giving population control agenda. For real, because why does it seem like they trying to normalize and make it cool to be running around here with creepy crawlers all up in your drawers? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it's a trend or something like that. Like, and then I think I told you before that this guy, he tweeted her like, oh, let me catch them STDs you got, sexy red. And I'm like, y'all don't know y'all can go blind. All types of things can happen to you. Like, people you got the, Lord, you got to be careful. Here on point. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, so y'all know Careasha done won the goddamn award for the best hip hop platform. Y'all know Dr. Love, Diddy Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever the hell you want to call him. He out here buying everything is giving sympathy and payola. And I'm not mad. She's doing it the right way. She's doing it the right way. I'm not mad at all. Charlamagne the God says, Careasha, please. Should have one best hip hop platform because she doesn't drop daily or weekly. Was Deleon a sponsor of the hip hop awards? You better know it.
Platform, Careasha, please.
We got to stop. Salute to Careasha. Love Young Miami to death. But come on now. 2 years in a row.
Yes. Well, last year she tied with Drink Champs.
I got mad love for Careasha, but you got platforms that come out daily and you got platforms that come out weekly, like the $1 Million.
And the Breakfast Club was also nominated. Like, how she went over the Breakfast Club. Y'all already know.
Work for Games and the Drink Champs, the Joe Budden. Like, come on now. Come on, Careasha. I love Careasha, please. But was that sponsored by Deleon?
I don't know.
Was Deleon a sponsor of the BET Hip Hop Awards?
I don't know. And also, lastly, salute to Ice Spice.
Salute to you, Careasha. Dropping the clue bombs, Careasha. Okay? Love her. I love what she does. But 2 years in a row, come on now.
And that
By
is
the
your
way,
rumor report.
if Careasha Please did come out weekly, I wouldn't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is that good when she drops.
Right.
But I just don't see enough of it for her to win Hip Hop Platform of the Year 2 years in a row. Last year, she tied with Drink Champs.
Right.
So I ask again, was Deleon
a hip hop platform? Careasha.
Diddy did come out and say that she was going to be the next Oprah. Then her and JT came out and they said that they're releasing a new album called Raw, which is going to stand for real ass, rich ass whores. I said, God damn, ouch. The bonds in hell take me to hell. I'm not mad though, because if you're going to be a whore, then you need to do it how Careasha Please is doing it. Because she's doing it right. She's doing it right. She making that man, he cashing her out, giving her hundreds of thousands monthly. He's literally being her PR, giving her publicity. and notoriety. He gave her a show. This is how you got to do it. That's proper coochie management, ladies. Take a note, a page out of her book, some notes from her book. He got her featured on his records. He have her performing with him at the VMAs. Whenever he's doing a set, he brings her out, taking her on shopping sprees. You know, now we don't know what she got to do and what type of wild sex acts or we don't know what she's witnessing or what she's partaking in. But if you want to do it, you might as well do it that way. And we just got to keep it real. JT, on the other hand, running around with Lil Lucifer. I don't know what they got going on. He's the highest, one of the highest charting artists out. Why they don't have a song together? She's trying to embark on her own solo career. Why the fuck he give her a verse? You my man, my man, my man, my man. Why you ain't give me a verse? He could get on anything he get on is going to chart. It's that part for me. And this is where women get it twisted, because I also used to get it twisted. Oh, I'm gonna get it on my own. Oh, I'm not going to have no, bitch, fuck that. You out here letting him embarrass you, got you fighting at the award show, fighting ice, fighting whoever, throwing phones, about ready to assault anybody who's about innocent bystander. He's shouting out other women in the records, embarrassing you. Girl, what is you doing? And your group mate is out here with her own show, getting awards, about to be the next ghetto fabulous Oprah. Like, what is it giving? What is it giving? And Careasha got 2 kids. JT ain't got 0. JT got zilch. That's coochie management, y'all. We all got to do better at managing our poems. That's why at this point, I ain't even giving it out. I don't even want, look. I don't want, just leave me alone. I'm on a mission. If you ain't helping to get the fuck on. Period. Period. What is she going to do when he goes to prison? Hopefully she got her a nest egg. Hopefully she's been saving some of what he's given her. He's walked her through doors. She has access now. He's provided her with resources. I'm sure she got a Rolodex of some people that she could call if she's smart. You know, like, you rubbing elbows with all of these people. You meeting all of these different people. You need to be getting your network on. Seeing how you can link with people and how you can work with people to further your career, because the party don't stop. The party don't stop. She was already a city girl before him. He just made her star brighter. So she could do it again. I mean, she could not even do it again. She could keep going, is what I mean. Strep throat. Get out of here. Don't be putting that in the chat. Don't wish that on nobody up in here. Don't wish that on me either. The next ghetto fabulous Oprah. That has been hilarious. Yes. Oh, somebody said getting peed on, Lord. Lord Jesus is a fire. For real, they out here. They got it going on. Speaking of it's a fire, y'all. Y'all remember Carlee Russell? We just gonna touch on that since we in the building still. We could probably cap this off at an hour. Shouts out to the Shade Room. Carlee Russell found guilty on 2 charges of kidnapping hoax. State recommends 1 year in jail and nearly $18,000 in restitution. Somebody says, wow, that's pushing it. Someone says, so the woman who lied on Emmett Till got no time, but you're considering giving her a year plus restitution. The Real Scrappy said that was quick. If she was another color, she would have just been going to court 2 years later. This is true. Someone else said, I wouldn't have even agreed to be her lawyer. Just go by yourself. Not giving her Lane Bryant runway. Don't get no attitude with us, girl. We should have an attitude. You had everyone going crazy. And she walking like it's New York Fashion Week and somebody owe her something. She practiced this insurance since she got back. What you bop into court like this for? They are not right. That baby needs therapy, not jail. Like, be fucking for real. Yeah, I believe that. I agree with that too. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I feel like she should be fine. I feel like she should, do some community service, but I don't think she should go to jail. Because white women be calling the motherfucking cops with false allegations, lying like a Persian rug, since the beginning of time, getting whole villages and communities pillaged and burned to the ground. So I think that we should get the same grace. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. Argue with your mother. She needs a year in a mental institution. Walking like, and I do that ish again. First time offense and a victimless crime, a year is ridiculous. I hope y'all are happy. I agree. I don't think she should get a year in prison. I just don't. That's my opinion, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I'm surprised the punishment wasn't harsher. So true. I'll wait for the Karens to go to jail before her. Thank you. This is what I'm saying. The Karens don't never get arrested. They just get a ma'am. You can't be calling the police. Ma'am, nothing happened. Ma'am, and that's it. Yeah, the 1 year in jail was extreme. Like, come on. These folk be calling the cops. They've been calling the law forever with no consequence. She's in Alabama, though. That part. White women's fake their kidnapping, blame black men because they don't want to get married, have the FBI, and they be on every news channel and they don't go to jail. So nope, hell no, that part. She needs to be shamed and into therapy. Yeah, I don't think she should go to prison. I just don't. That's my personal opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions. And that's that on that. All right, I'm about to skedaddle. Any last questions, comments, or concerns? Remember, you thought she was AI. Oh, yeah. I'm like, is this real? Are we in a simulation? It's crazy. I hope everybody is having a great week so far. Like I said, it's hump day. I ain't got nobody to hump on, but that's okay. This won't be my life forever. Wishing good dick on everybody, on all of you in the chat. Healthy, consistent, not scrubbing the ground. Committed, if that's what you want. Healed. I came in late thing. Hey, Ashley. I'm from Alabama. She could have gotten worse. Jeez. Trump caused an insurrection and he trying to become a president. I don't be getting into politics too much now, Chan. She probably wouldn't have received any time if she was a light-skinned black woman. No, I think just her being black, period, is why she received time. Now, if she was a Latina, you know what I mean? Or if she was just white, period, I don't think she would have got any time. I don't think it matters in this case if she was lighter skinned or if she was darker or brown. I feel like she still would have, if she was ambiguous or just white, then I don't think it would have been. Yeah, in Alabama, exactly. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Now she just would have had to be completely Caucasian or white passing. Like, but we all entitled. Oh, excuse me. To our Did you talk about Jada? Yeah, girl, I talked about that in the beginning. Am I looking for a relationship? I don't look for anything. I don't look for shit. I just live life, and when I feel like I want something or I want to do something, then I do that. So I'm not looking for a relationship, but I am open to genuine connections. I'm open to, more love in my life. I'm getting more love from y'all. I'm giving myself more love. And once you open the gates for certain things, everything aligns. Light-skinned black women who get a pass as biracial get preference as well. Trust. Okay. When was the Jason Lee Cardi topic? Or what was the Jason Lee Cardi topic about? I must have missed it. Oh, it was about him basically coming out and confirming what Nicki Minaj said when that fight happened at Harper's Bazaar, the party for Harper's Bazaar during the Met Gala in 2018, when Nicki said that Ra Ali put the knot on Cardi B head, and Cardi B said she was hit with a shoe and the bodyguards and this and that, and she kept saying that Ali didn't hit her, and basically saying it was a lie. And her bestie with her messy bestie, Jason Lee, came out and confirmed everything Nicki Minaj said all those years ago. They wanted to give her more time. Geesh. Rewatch gang definitely got in here. Like, yeah, I didn't know what happened in the beginning. I'm like, is y'all not getting notifications? Like, YouTube is playing with me, because it literally was like a little bit of y'all up in here in the beginning, and I was like, dang, like, I know people must not be getting notifications. So if she was Giselle Bryant, she would have got a tap on a swollen calf. She tripping. Who tripping? What's up, Fancy? Yes, women like Giselle do get preferential treatment. Colorism exists everywhere. Colorism absolutely is a thing, but it's not just, I think it's absolutely colorism. However, I think it's coupled with texturism, featureism, and phenotype. All of it is like combined into one. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, well, y'all see what I look like, right? Y'all, if you go and look on my Instagram, you'll see like what my natural hair look like. It's kinky curly. Or I post pictures in my community tab. Y'all see my complexion. You see the texture of my skin. You see what I look like, right? So I've had someone tell me that I look like Bernice Burgo a bunch of times. It's more times than I could count. And I'm like, I don't think I look like Bernice Burgos. Then this guy was like, you look like Bernice Burgos, but a black version. Even though y'all the same complexion, she just looks more Spanish than you. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing because of her hair texture. You know what I mean? Like, we literally are like the same color. We kind of, well, she made up. Her body is augmented. But y'all get what I'm saying? Like, she has a thinner nose than I do. Like, her features, her phenotype is different. If that makes sense. Yeah, that part. Fat phobia too. Yeah, that's true. Being here for a minute, paid my admissions. I'm over here eyeing a uniform. Just wanted to speak before you go. Hey, Jasmine. Shouts out to you. No way, throwing up. Oh, God. Why are you throwing up? I didn't get a notification. I put your name in and your live came up. I always hit the like button. That sucks. Yeah, you got your own look, though. Still cute. Thank you. Girl, I'm gorgeous. Cute is for puppies. Cute is for puppies and babies. It's giving gorgeous. Thank you, though. Thank you. I don't think I look like anybody, honestly, but I'm just telling y'all what people say. Like, they'll be like, oh, you look like her, but she just looks more Spanish, whatever the fuck that means. And I just be like, okay, like, nobody ever even asked you. Like, I think I look like me. I feel like I look like myself. I can't believe she's a grandma. I know, right? That's wild. That's wild. But I was only saying that to say that it matters with like hair texture. You know what I mean? Hair texture. The size of your nose, like all of those things come into play when people categorize or classify you. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I said we was going to do a show talking about featureism, phenotype, texturism. We absolutely got to do that. I'm going to do some more research so I can know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean, like terms. I'm going to have some examples. Like we going to do us a show like that. We going to do us a show like that. You're not lying. You're very gorgeous. Thank you, Ashley. You're right. Something is off because I don't get your notifications anymore. I don't know what YouTube is doing. This is why I'm always telling y'all to hit the like button so we can get an algorithm, because I don't understand what's going on. Like, it's very, like, I don't know. Let me see how many likes we got up in here. Because when I first started, I ain't never had that low of a view since I first started. And I'm like, dang, like, 88. Okay, it's not doing too bad, but y'all could do better. Y'all could do better. Y'all could do better. You definitely look like yourself. Thank you. I believe that too. But you know what it is. When people see you, they feel like they got to put you in the box. Like, they got to relate you to something. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when people, if you tell people, oh, I can sing, they be like, well, who do you sound like? Like, they always got to compare you. It's weird. Instead of just, you know, like, no, I have my own look. I look like myself. Like, people will be saying all types of shit. I just be like, whatever. You multi-complexioned. I don't understand what that means, Brie. But okay, boo, you got it. You could be all of anything you want. This is your world. We just living in it. It falls under anti-blackness. Yeah. Or like people saying, oh, you're not fully black. I'm like, yes, I am. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, oh, you got to be something or something. And I'm just like, why? Like, is it because I don't, or is it because you think I'm attractive and I'm pretty, so I can't just be like a black girl? You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that you are a beautiful black woman with an awesome personality. Thank you, Taz. Like Winnie Harlow, but I don't have vitiligo. Oh, it's a cousin or subcategory type. Okay, I don't know anything about that. I have to look into that. Because Winnie Harlow has, do you have like, how do I put? So you said it's not vitiligo, but do you have like, is your skin like discolored, or do you have like splotches? Is that what you mean? I don't know. The comparisons are always weird because of my 5 head. People said I look like Tyra Banks when I was thinner. Not your 5 head. I grew up being called a Dalmatian. Okay. For my skin tone was never in a fire, just a mixture of pigments. Oh. Okay. I feel like in New York, people think everyone is mixed with something because it's a melting pot. This is true too. But not just in New York. I go other places and people be talking to me in Spanish sometimes too. And I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck. They be like, oh, Dominican. No. But we get it confused because when we think of anything Latin, we don't think of it being a nationality. We associate that directly with race when that's not true. There's Latinas that look exactly like me, and there's Latinas that look exactly like Jennifer Lopez. Y'all get what y'all, and that's where everybody be. That shit be having us in the goddamn chokehold. Like, oh, she looks Spanish. Bitch, Spanish is a language. What in the fuck is we talking about? Like, oh, she look like a Latina. Bitch, it's Latinas is blacker than me and lighter than goddamn Erica Mena. I get talked to, yeah, and I be like, I don't know what the fuck is y'all talking about. Like, I wish I did. I want to learn how to speak Spanish. Like, I really do. And I regret the fact that when I was with a Latin man, I didn't really take advantage of it. I used to try, but his grandma, they was racist. So you do look Afro-Dominican. People be thinking all types of stuff. And they just think I'm just Caribbean, period. And I just be like, no, I'm American. For real, most Latin people are brown or black. Exactly. Whenever I would go to get my hair done, when I used to get doobies, y'all remember we used to get like the doobie wrap? That thing used to be thanging. Like when I would comb it down, and my hair used to be like, I miss that. The ladies in there would be like, you know, just voted in many kind of, like, no, miss, I don't. And they look like me. And then, you know, it was all different color variations. Like they would be lighter. Some of them had coarser hair texture. Some of them had softer hair textures. I think because we're black and black, many of us get race and ethnicity. Oh, you mean race and ethnicity confused? Yes. If that's what you mean, yes. I agree with you. You can be learning some Spanish over the internet. I know. And I was telling my aunt, because my aunt, her husband is Latino. I think he's Dominican. And once again, he doesn't look what they consider, like he looks like Afro, but he's still like a little lighter. He's like pecan color, kind of like Storm's complexion. And his mom, you know, like they have thicker hair texture, but straight Latin, like just straight abuela, like they speak Latin all day. And I was telling her, I was like, your husband, y'all been married for how many years? 15 years, 10 years. And why don't you speak Spanish? She's like, oh, I want to learn. I'm like, I would have him talk to me in Spanish. Like that's how, you know, or I would ask him a question and I would tell him to respond to me in Spanish and vice versa. And I was like, you know, you could download apps, listen to Rosetta Stones. I need to take my own advice because I do want to learn another language. I do. It's just confirmation that our ancestors are the Aboriginal people of this land. But we'll talk about that topic later. Girl, they ain't ready. They not ready. They so indoctrinated and so stuck on all of us being stuck like sardines in a can through a 3-month trek through salt seawater with no food, no fresh air, no fresh water. And 500 of us was pushed smidget together. Then we just got up off the goddamn boat and went to mowing and plowing on the fields and singing old Negro spirituals and planting seeds and harvesting crops on lands that we don't know shit about. It don't even sound logical. It don't make sense. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm not arguing. I don't care. Argue with you madre. Argue with your madre. I'm not arguing with you, but it does not make any sense logically. Bitch, if your ass was bedridden and in a coma for 3 weeks, for a month, you think you could just get up out of the hospital bed and start walking around? Or not even in a coma, bedridden. Think you could just get up and go work on a goddamn field? Who nursed these people back to health? The slave masters, the slave owners, gave them some time off to rest and sleep and get their strength back and fed them to nourish them so they could get their strength up. Come on. It's just, y'all, this is why I always say that I will go back in the past because I really want to see what the fuck went down. They are literally changing the history books right before our eyes. We're living through it. So you think that hasn't been happening throughout the years, throughout the centuries, throughout the decades? They haven't been rewriting history. They're literally rewriting history now. We're living through a revision of history. They're not teaching children in school about that slave trade no more. And what the ironic thing is, they're probably teaching them more of the truth now. People ain't ready. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't think that any Africans came over here, but hundreds of thousands by the drove. No, it was already people here. They came out and said they lied about Christopher Columbus, but yet they taught all of us that in school. So why the fuck would you rely on somebody that hates you to tell you your history, to tell you who you are, to tell you where you came from? You think they're gonna tell you the truth? You think they want you to know that this is your land so you can revolt and take this shit back the way that they doing over in South Africa? Hell fucking no. Absolutely not. Random thought, you kind of look like Megan Good. I've been told that too. I have been told that I look like Megan Good before too. That's funny that you said that. Megan Good is beautiful. Bernice is beautiful. Remy Ma she looks beautiful now. She didn't used to be beautiful, but she looks beautiful now. I've been told that I look like Remy Ma, Megan Good, Bernice Burgos. Who else? When I was younger, they used to say I look like what's the chick that Mike Tyson was with? What's her name? I can't think of it. That Mike Tyson used to be with the actress from back in the day. I don't know, but somebody used to tell me I look like her. An older woman used to be like, you look just like, and Robin Givens. The younger Robin Givens looked like me when I was a teenager, apparently. I don't know. So Robin Givens, I don't really think I look like anybody. I think I look like myself, but all of them are gorgeous. So I'm not mad. I don't feel offended. They technically didn't come out and tell us. We told them. They're still telling that lie about Columbus. It's ridiculous. We still celebrate Christopher Columbus Day. Like, it's just ridiculous. I have been homeschooling my daughter, and they are teaching kids that pervert is necessary. What? See, look at, and now, like, I saw this video on TikTok when a mom was looking and reading a pamphlet that they had given her child in school, and the pamphlet said, talk to strangers. If a stranger comes up to you and speak to them, be nice to them. Don't yell or scream because it could hurt their feelings. It doesn't seem like they're trying to usher children into being trafficked. Why in the fuck would y'all teach children that it's okay to talk to strangers? Like, what the fuck is going on? Wasn't it don't talk to strangers, stay out the chat room, don't get in a stranger car? And now we all get in strangers' cars. We've all taken an Uber. I get in a stranger car all the time. And we don't even realize, like, literally, it's rules that people make up that we just follow. We feel like we have a little bit of cushion and a little bit of, security because these people have to do a background check or whatever the case may be. But ultimately, we back to hitchhiking times when you really think about it. It's crazy. Don't talk to strangers on the internet, but then they come up with these dating apps, and that's what you're doing. You're talking to strangers and meeting up with strange people on the internet. Like, come on, y'all. You meant poverty. Okay. I saw that video too, shaking my head. What happened to stranger danger? Exactly. They telling children that strangers aren't dangerous. Always recognize stranger danger. What's so hard about teaching them that? They don't want them to know that because what it seems like is what's happening is that they want to sever the bond and the respect and the dynamic between parent and child. That's why when you go, I watch a lot of this, on the internet, and these parents they're having these marches, they're fighting back, they're going to the school board, they're doing all that they can do to protect their children, because in the school systems, they're having meetings with the kids and they're telling the kids, don't tell their parents. They're giving them hormone pills and saying, don't tell your parents. They're allowing the children to come into the school dressed one way and go into a change room and change their clothes if they want to change it to a boy or change it to a girl. And they're not telling the parents. Why y'all want to keep secrets with people's kids so fucking bad? Like that, y'all, we about to go somewhere else. I'm not trying to go there, but that's why oof. Not all schools, but a lot, slowly but surely. And if parents don't continue to fight back, it's going to be all schools. Everything starts with one. When integration happened, it wasn't all schools. It started with one school. And then slowly but surely, all the other schools allowed integration, which I feel like was the fucking worst thing that could have ever happened to us in this country. As a parent, I will say you always have the right to opt out schools. Tell parents ahead of time of sensitive topics. Parents don't pay attention from a teacher perspective. That is true, but in some cases, that's not the case. They tell you this, but you don't know what goes on once you drop your kid off. You just don't. They tell you this. They say this. When you go home, your kids spend most of their day with a teacher that's a stranger, essentially. Teachers that are strangers. That's imprinting on them. Can't be that dense or naive. It just is what it is. My aunt has a toddler. He's 3 years old. He's about to be 4 at the end of this month. And she was looking for schools to put him in. And she said she was going to a Head Start school and they were saying, it's all about freedom. We let the kids express themselves. We let them do whatever it is they see, they want to do. She was like, oh, fuck no. Y'all not going to have my kid in a fairy dress when I leave here. That's how it starts. There's a lot of secret shit going on in schools. It just is what it is. I mean, I'm glad majority of us parents are getting more involved and staying on the school district that part. And kids 3 or 4 years old, that's a baby. You know what I mean? Like, you talk to them, you could really shape their personality and really create them. It's a blank canvas. They don't know any better. They only know what you're teaching them and what you're telling them. Y'all. Those are pretty comparisons. Love Jones. I do see a resemblance with Remy Ma. You both are so pretty to me. Thank you, Lachey. Letting kids do whatever or not. Yeah, little babies. There's this father that was fighting for custody of his children. He had twins by this woman. And the woman decided to transition one of the boys when they were like literally 4 or 5 years old. And he said he would send the kid to school, you know, dressed as a boy, pick the son up. He would have on a dress and all this other stuff. And the mother would tell the boy, like, oh, you're a girl, you know, don't you like the Barbie dolls? And like, and then they, in the school system, they would, y'all think y'all know what's going on in the school when y'all drop y'all kids off. Y'all have no fucking clue. We was doing stuff in school that our parents ain't know nothing about. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, excuse me. Everybody that I met that was homeschooled were all so smart. It really is better. Yeah, I don't know that I have the patience to homeschool, so I'm going to be in a position to pay for tutors who come to my home and be smiling on candid camera to, you know, help my kid out. I don't know. I don't know. If I have a kid, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. That will just seem stressful to even think about, like, because sending your kid off to strangers, I just don't, man, I don't know. I was talking about Sexy Red from earlier. I have a delay with the video. Oh, okay. It's not just the teachers I'm worried about. My biggest issue is that I don't know how some of those kids are being raised. Yep, kids, because kids do stuff to kids. Peer pressure is a real thing. Y'all see what Krishan Rock said her sister was doing? Did y'all see the new term for chesters or minor attracted? What? Oh, yes. I did see that they're trying to change it. Minor attracted. MAPS, calling them MAPS. Because PEDO, they don't like that. It has a negative connotation. Y'all see what it's happening? The revisions is happening right before our eyes. This is why I'm like, how could people be so fucking sleep to whereas they don't think that things have been rewritten, flipped, and fucking reversed like a Missy Elliott song? Like, I just don't, like... I'm not putting my babies in school. They're going to be homeschooled. I don't know. But I'm about to go. I love y'all. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. I was going to do after show, but I came on too late. So I'll see you guys mañana. I'll do a few lives throughout the day tomorrow. Keep spreading love. Keep spreading positivity. We all need it. Be nice to somebody tomorrow. Give a compliment. Drop a smile. Say hello. Yes. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share because I know you care. We continuing to grow over here. Shouts out to my new subscribers. Wow. I love you all. I'm kind of tired now. I'm going to go lay down. I already know what I'm going to say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Bye, love bugs. Be good.